Hi students, welcome to the very class guys. I'm Preksha Sharma, your English educator at Unacademy, and I give you all a very warm welcome wherein we are going to do the revision of one of the very important topics from your grammar, that is reported speech. So make sure that you guys are going to listen to me super duper carefully, and also make sure that you're staying tuned for the entire session because I'll make you all understand this today like in one go. Also, if you guys have got any issues regarding it, I mean, if you find it a bit problematic, you guys can ask all your doubts because I'll be answering all your doubts as well. And also guys, just share the link of this very session with all your friends so that they all know what we are doing here and what is really important for your good. Alrighty people, hey everybody, hi guys, hello everyone, welcome to the very session guys. Hey Siali, hi dear, and hi Karthik, hello future IIT. And no guys, there is no mentee. Instead, I'm going to make you all understand the questions carefully. I'm going to start with the test series for all of you right from today. Okay, right in the evening at 5 o'clock, you will have your grammar test. Okay, it's going to be the first test, so make sure you all are going to attend it because that's going to be the very mentee. Sorry, that's going to be the very test. I mean, the mentee as well. Alright people, I welcome you all once again, and I would like to announce the name of the student who really did so well in terms of giving me the synonyms. In the last class, it was Siddhi. So Siddhi, you gave me the right synonyms of the word iconic, and that's really very good. So congratulations, you were the winner of the question that I asked in the last session. Alright people, so have you all shared the link of this session with all your friends? Just give me a confirmation in the very comment section, please. Kindly go ahead with it. Everybody. Okay, kindly go ahead with it. Okay. Come on, everyone. Everybody, come on, come on, come on. Go ahead with it. All right. Okay. So now moving ahead, guys, you know my name is Preksha Sharma. I'm an MA in English from Delhi University. I'm a plus verified educator. I've been guiding a lot of students for the past few years to be literally super duper amazing in their communication skills, and I'm sure that I'm going to help each one of you as well. All right, people. Okay, shared, sealed, and delivered. Aditya, that's so nice of you. That's very nice. So, guys, be ready. I'm going to ask you certain questions, which you guys are going to give me the answer in the comment section. All right. So, we are going to have a discussion today related to reported speech. Whatever doubts you guys have, just let me know about it. Okay. Don't be confused at all. This might be your last chance in order to revise the reported speech because after this, I'm going to come up with a lot of questions for all of you. Okay. Now, moving ahead. Telegram channel, guys, we have got the Telegram channel for all of you. Kindly join it because all the educators, they keep on sharing the updates related to the upcoming sessions. So don't miss out anything that can help you all score good marks. Now, Unacademy subscription features, guys, we have got unlimited features for all our students. Okay, you get to learn live from the comfort of your home. Unlimited access to all the courses will be given. So herein, I'm not only talking about English, I'm talking about the other subjects as well. That is your social science, your Hindi, your math. So every other subject is being covered. Make sure you're going in for it. Then top educators, that is highly qualified teachers would be there for all of you to help you out. Regular doubt clearing and answer writing sessions would also be there. Exhaustive coverage. We are going to cover each and every bit of the syllabus so that you understand the core and the depth of your syllabus. I mean of your chapters. Then mentorship and guidance is going to be there for sure. And study material in the form of PDF would be shared. Practice tests would be there. Live test series and batch courses, guys. So we have a lot for all of you. Make sure that you guys are going in with it. And daily practice sections will be there. Weekly mock test series, live quizzes, daily MCQ and subjective test series. Don't miss out anything that can help you all prosper well in your life. Moving ahead, Unacademy iconic subscription pricing, guys. I here and see what exactly are we here talking about. You will have personal mentor, you will have live doubt solving sessions. Weekly reports would also be there to help you all score good marks. Okay, I mean there, and we are going to share the updates with you as in where you are doing good and what are the features that you need to work more on. Parent connecting would also be there. Study planner would be there, and all benefits of Unacademy subscription would also be a part of your iconic subscription. Okay, Siali, that's pretty good. Okay, hey Utkal. Guys, we have got different monthly plans. Go ahead with any plan that suits you the best. Be it 48 months, 36 months, 24 months, 18 months, 15 months, 12 months, 9 months, 6 or 3 months. Use the code PSH10 because this will give you straight percent 10% discount, straightforward 10% discount, and would help you all to score good marks in your examination. So discuss about this with your parents and let them know what do you want for yourself. Now guys, crack term 1 exams with Unacademy emerge. All India rank would be there aligned with CBSE guidelines, and you can score among the top 3 in any subject and get 2 months of plus subscription. So this is literally amazing. Detailed performance report, video solution by top educators, and toppers in each subject, and get one-to-one mentorship from top educators. You guys are going to get a lot, okay? A test for India's emerging champions, okay? Every Saturday till Tuesday you will have it from 5 to 6:30 p.m. Enroll for free, guys. Go for it. And Unacademy free special class features, live real-time interaction using chats and emojis, ask questions using the question tab, live poll options for quiz, and poll leaderboard. Compete with your friends as well. Guys, this is the schedule for today. Okay, I'm going to deal with the important questions from your poems. Okay, right at 3:30. Use the code PSH10 to be there in the class. And let's crack important MCQs from first flight. All right at 8 o'clock at night today. So be right there. Use the code. Now we are moving ahead with revision of reported speech. One short revision for everybody right there. Alrighty, people, I would like to know from all of you, what do you understand by reported speech? What do you mean by that? Everybody, what is your understanding about this? Aditya, dear mentee is going to be there right at 5 p.m. today, all right, in the evening, so be right there. So guys, reported speech is like one of the topics which is really important from your examination point of view. Also, you guys need to understand what is it. It is basically talking about the fact that herein we are reporting, okay, as the word itself is suggesting. What is it like? Reported speech. So that means reported basically means when you're reporting something that is being told to you, right? For example, if I'm saying I am teaching, now you're going to your mom and you're saying that Preksha Ma'am said she was teaching. What did you do? You retained the meaning, okay? The meaning hasn't been changed, but you have used the different words, and that's the art of reported speech, that you retain the meaning, all right, but you use different words in order to impart the message or in order to deliver the sentence that was being actually spoken to you in first person. All right, and speech, it refers to the words that we are talking about. For example, if I am telling you that I am sick, so what are you going to say? That ma'am said that she was sick. So you have what are you doing here? Just look at this example, okay? Let me write it for all of you. I am saying that I am sick. All right. Now, for example, Aditya is going to his friend and he's saying that ma'am said that she was sick. How are you going to say that? That she said, all right, that she was sick. All right, people. So what do you exactly see here? I have retained the meaning. The person have understood this so clearly that the person he is talking about was sick. What did I do? I have actually changed certain things herein. And what are those things? I has been converted to she. M has been converted to was, and sick is sick. Sick. Okay. But herein I have used the joining conjunction that. So what do you see? Whenever we are reporting something, no, in that scenario, always there is going to be change in the words, but the meaning must definitely always be retained. That's really needed. Is that clear to everybody? Hey Harshit, hi dear. Is that clear to everyone? Did you all get that? Guys, the session is literally one of the important ones, so pay attention. If there is any question, kindly ask me, okay? That's pretty important. Is this making sense to everybody right there? Right? So, sometimes someone say a sentence, example, I like chocolates, okay, direct speech. So, you need to convert that particular sentence. Okay, later maybe we want to tell someone else what the first person said. For example, he said, all right, it shouldn't be says, he said, okay, that he liked chocolates. All right, this is the right statement here. And he said that he liked chocolates. What did you do? Herein it was I like chocolates. I have like made it liked. Why? Because herein I have changed the sentence, and I has also been changed to what? Like he or she accordingly. So this is what indirect speech, guys. This is what I explained to you all. Is there any question related to what did I just tell you all? Is there any question? Did you find anything like difficult in understanding? Did you all get that? Guys, get into the deeper concept here, and if you get the deeper concept so clearly, you are good to go. Because reported speech is used widely whenever we are talking. For example, if you want to say that Papa said he would be late. So how are you going to say that? Maybe your dad called you up and he said that I will be late. How are you going to tell this to your mom? You're going to say, Mom, but dad said that he would be late. Alright, so we use reported speech in our daily lives. Understand the basic concept, everybody. Alright, that's good, Siali. So what is the note here, guys? Just understand what I've written here for all of you. If the reporting verb is in the past tense, then usually we change the tenses in the reported speech. Now, this is the right sentence. He said that he liked chocolates. See, if we wanted to retain this one, no, whatever I had given here, it was like this. See, it was what? He says that he likes chocolates. Alright, now if the sentence would have been here, guys, what could have been the sentence? If it would have been like he says, and then comma, inverted comma begins, I like chocolate. Guys, understand, I'm telling very important point here. Okay, I like chocolate. Then this would have been the correct inversion. Sorry, conversion. Alright. Now see, why? Because your reported verb, if it is in present tense, you are not going to change the tense of your sentence. That means it will remain present only. If your reporting verb is in past tense, if this is given in your past tense, keep this in your mind. All right, let me use another color, everybody. Yeah, if it is used in past tense, in that context, you have to change the tense here for sure. So if it says said, you are going to change the tense for sure. Alright. That means that here it's like, now it is going to be lied accordingly as per the rule. Keep this in your mind because a lot of students, they get confused with this. Like, why is the verb or the tense of the sentence not changing? Because you have to look at the very present tense of the verb which is there in the beginning of the sentence. Right? Clear? Now moving ahead, everybody, let's have a look. So what is direct speech? Now I think that's clear to everybody. Direct speech is first-hand account. And what do you mean by first-hand account? That's something which is told to you. Exact words of the speaker. Like whatever is being told to you. If I'm saying I'm sick, I'm not feeling good, I'm feeling hungry, I'm feeling thirsty, and I have headache, okay, I've got backache. Alright, so these are the direct words that I'm telling you. You are the person who's listening to me right now. But indirect speech is second-hand account. That means you're reporting a sentence in indirect words. But what is important is when you are reporting the sentence, keep one thing in your mind, that retain the meaning. What do you mean by that? Retain the meaning basically means when you have to keep the meaning as is. You cannot change the meaning. If I'm saying I'm sick, you cannot say that ma'am was saying that she would have been sick. You have changed the meaning there. That is why you should know, like if your present tense is there, then what is it changing into? If past tense is there, what is it changing into? Is that clear to everybody? Right? Let's move ahead, everybody. So now, what exactly is the sentence structure of reported speech? Very important. See, the reporting clause, all right, it includes a verb such as, now what does that mean? Just a moment, guys. Yeah. So what does that basically mean? That the reporting clause, okay, it includes a verb such as say, tell, ask, reply, shout, usually in the past simple. What do you mean by that? Reporting clause is something that is there right in the beginning of the sentence. For example, everybody, see, here I mentioned that speech report consists of two parts, the reporting clause and the reported clause. Reporting clause is the one that is right in the beginning of the very sentence. And the reported clause is the very word or the phrase or the rest part of the sentence which is being told. Alright, which you are telling about. For example, see, the postman said. Alright, this is your reporting clause. Alright, because now this is something I'm telling you. But what did he say? I'm covering that in the next part of my sentence. He had a parcel for us. That is the reported clause. That means that what is clause? Everybody, can you tell me the meaning of the word clause? Anybody, can you take the lead in telling this to me? Everyone. Everybody, come on. Yes, please tell me. Be quick, guys. It's pretty an easy question. I didn't ask any difficult question here. In clause, anybody, are you aware of it? Alright, so clause basically refers to your group of words, okay? That's what the right answer here is. That it refers to your group of words. And guys, what do you mean by this? Like the group of words which may have like what? Which have got like subject verb agreement. Okay, like it refers to that the subject verb agreement is there. Alright, you'll find the subject verb relationship therein for sure. So here what do we exactly see? That the postman said is your very reporting clause, alright, but the person, whatever the information is, that is a part of your reported clause. So the reported clause includes whatever the original speaker said. Keep that in your mind. he had a parcel for us. That is what is being said by the original person. All right. And what is the reported verb? That is said. So what is the structure? Reporting clause in the beginning. Then you have got a reported verb. And then you have got a reported clause. Keep this in your mind. Clear to everybody? Group of words you brought. That's pretty good. Right. Now we have to follow certain punctuation rules which are very, very important in your direct and indirect speech. Guys, this time definitely it's going to be your objective paper. That is, your term 1 is going to be objective 1. But in your term 2, it's not going to be the objective one. Okay, it's going to be a blend of your subjective as well as objective. So therein you should know what you are writing and what are the rules, the correct rules. So now listen to me very, very carefully so that you have a good understanding, because anything can be there in your examination. So you should know where does a comma come and where does inverted comma close, where does it begin, and how do you end the punctuation things. All right, people, now moving ahead. We put a comma between the reporting clause and the reported clause. What does that mean? It means I couldn't study last night, comma. Okay, she said. So she said, okay, this is my what? This is my reporting clause. But the next thing is the original word said by someone. I couldn't study last night. So I am putting a comma between this and the reporting clause. It should be clear to everybody. Now the words of the original speaker are enclosed in inverted commas. This is very important. There is a purpose of this inverted comma. What is the purpose? The inverted commas, they show you that these are the direct and exact words. That is why you're keeping them under quotes. Is it making sense to everybody? Yes, guys, are you all understanding this well? That why do we keep it in a code? The reason being that these are the exact words and these are the words that are being directly spoken by someone, and that is why you have to keep them in inverted commas. Yes? Now, if the reported clause comes first, we put the comma inside the inverted commas. This is very important point, guys, okay? Very important. You may be judged on this level in your examination. You may be confused, but I am telling you something important. Understand? If the reported clause, that means the sentence that is being said by somebody, if it is first part of your sentence, when your sentence is written, if it's appearing in the first part of the sentence, then always put the comma inside the inverted commas. What does that mean? What do you see here? See, in the very statement that I've given you here, how have I written it? See here. What does it say? Just a moment, everybody. Yeah. So you see that here is your comma which is inside your inverted commas. It is very important. Alright, it will always be inside your inverted commas if your reported clause is the very beginning. Herein you see the reported clause. The original word said by the speaker is at the beginning. That is why you are keeping it in the first part. Clear? Now, when see, Monica said, I don't need your help. Now, guys, what is happening here? You are writing comma here before the beginning of the inverted comma, which is actually right. Okay, so what I'm trying to stress here is that whenever your reported clause, okay, it is at the, sorry, when your reporting clause is at the beginning, comma will appear before the inverted commas. Keep that in your mind, okay? And guys, you will always put a full stop to the sentence, all right, before the closing inverted comma. These things, they are very important. You are being judged on these levels in your written examination. Kindly pay attention, everybody. Is that clear? Does anyone have any doubt? Is it clear, everybody? Say yes or no in the comment section so that I get a confirmation that you all understood this well. Come on, guys. Yes? Okay, so I hope that's clear. So if the direct speech is a question or exclamation, okay, now understand here what I'm trying to tell you all. If the direct speech is a question or exclamation, we use a question mark or exclamation mark, not a comma. This is very important to understand. Siali, thank you, dear, for the confirmation. All right. Example. Do you think it's necessary? So here in it's your question mark. All right. You're not going to put here any like comma or anything. That doesn't come in your exclamatory sentences and in your interrogative sentences. Okay. So herein you are putting just the question mark and then your inverted comma closes. She asks. Okay. Wow, what a beautiful garden. And then exclamation and the very inverted comma closes. You are done. Meena exclaim. That's clear. Alright, so don't be confused that I told you that you have to put a comma. No, in exclamatory sentences, in interrogative sentences, no comma. It's just the exclamation mark and the question mark. Clear, everybody? Is that clear to everyone? Now, moving ahead, everyone. In case of your direct speech, guys, understand this also very carefully. It's really needed. Sometimes a colon is used between the reporting clause and the reported clause when the reporting clause is first. So what does that mean? See, the judge replied. Now the judge replied and you have got a colon here. It is not possible to see the prisoner. He's on trial. So, this is in place of a comma, which is okay. So don't be confused in your examination that herein no comma is being given. So that is why we do not know what should be the right answer. Instead, you should know this, that what exactly does it mean. It's working in place of your comma. Okay, because now we come to know. So this will remain what? This will remain your reporting clause and this is your reported clause. Okay, now in direct speech, we don't put a comma between the reporting clause and the reported clause. This is very important. Whatever I told you, the punctuation thing, it only matters in your direct speech. It has got no rule in your indirect speech except that there would be yeah, a full stop, a period right at the end of the sentence. Is that clear, everybody? Hey, Pratmesh, hi dear. Is it clear? Is it making sense? Guys, listen to me very carefully because the test that I'm going to have today, right at 5 p.m. with all of you, it's going to be based on your reported speech as well. Okay, so just keep listening to me very carefully. All right. So, we don't put a comma between the reporting clause and the reported clause. They told me she had robbed them of their money. So, there's just a period right at the end of the sentence. Okay, we don't have anything else in between. So, there is no rule regarding your comma, inverted commas, anything in indirect speech. So, in your indirect speech, you are going to remove comma, you're going to remove inverted commas as well. And when you're going to do that, you will have one joining conjunction that's going to come, and that is that. All right, I'll tell you about this later on. All right, people, moving ahead, guys, now. Okay, when the reporting clause comes after the reported clause, we use a comma to separate the two parts. Now, herein, we are going to talk about the very concept in indirect speech only. But when do we use comma? That's what you have to understand. See, somebody had gone in during the previous hour. The officer informed us. So, where exactly are you using the very comma here? See, one way is the officer informed us that somebody had gone in during the previous hour. But when you are not using that and when your reporting clause, okay, it is coming after the reported clause. That means when your reporting clause is coming right after what was being originally said by someone and you have reported it, then will come your comma. But usually this isn't the case whenever we are reporting the sentence, okay? But in your examination, you never know what is going to be asked. That is why I want all of you to understand this concept in a way more clearer manner. Okay, so that you are not confused anywhere. If you are thorough with the entire concept correctly, you're good to go. All right, people. Is that clear? Krish, the mentee is going to be there at 5 p.m. Okay, today, from today onwards, like you will regularly have your test, okay, grammar test right at 5 p.m. And that is going to be in the form of mentee. Is that clear to everybody? And now moving ahead, we don't use question marks or exclamation marks in indirect reports of questions and exclamations. This is very important. Whenever you are converting an interrogative sentence into your indirect speech, whenever you are converting your exclamatory sentence into indirect speech, you never put that exclamation mark or never put that question mark, because ultimately you are converting an interrogative sentence question a question into a statement, and statement always needs a period right at the end. Okay, it never needs a question mark. Similar is the case with the exclamation mark. Okay, now he asked me why I was so upset. If you're writing he asked me why I was so upset in question mark, that is going to be wrong. Now guys, herein I want to share with all of you one of the important aspects of WH questions. In your WH questions, you must always remember this, which is an important aspect, that your WH word, okay, it works as your joining clause. Right, in your simple affirmative sentences, you have got that. This is what I told you, right? We use that in simple affirmative sentences, okay? In simple sentences, you use the conjunction that. But in your interrogative sentences, WH word works as your what? It works as your very conjunction, okay? And these questions, they are known as your open-ended questions. What does that mean? When any question has got an answer. For example, if I'm asking you, what are you reading these days? So the person can say that I'm reading the mystery novels these days. So my question required one particular answer, okay? It required an explanation. If I'm asking you, why are you not studying these days? You're like that I'm ill and that is why I cannot concentrate on my studies. So I need a proper explanation. These are the open-ended questions wherein we can get any answer, okay? But we have got closed questions as well. Therein the answer is yes or no. And therein we use different conjunction, which is if or whether. Keep this in your mind. So now coming back to your WH questions, immediately you will use the WH word in place of that, and immediately after WH word should come your subject. Because if it's a question, then it will be verb. For example, if I'm saying, what are you doing? Are is the verb. Okay, why are you late? What is this? Okay, so I mean the use of the verb right at the second position makes it a question. But when you're talking about a statement, you have to immediately write after the WH word the subject. Such questions I can be asked in your examination because they are very important. Keep this in your mind. Alright, so herein I have got the subject immediately after it, and immediately after subject will come your verb. Keep these things in your mind. They are very important from your examination point of view. Does it make sense? Do you all get that? Are you all with me? Yes, everybody. Does it make sense? Anybody? Any kind of confirmation would you like to give me? Everybody? All right, people. Now moving ahead. I hope that it's making sense to everybody right there. Now moving ahead. Rules for narration. Ultimate important thing. Very, very important. You know, like super duper important. Keep this in your mind. Now we are going to learn all the rules. How are we going to convert the sentences? And this is what is needed when you guys are going about it. Alright, people. Whenever it's your simple present, what do you mean by simple present? When you use the first form of the verb, that is, I like chocolates, then you are going to convert it into simple past. Alright, and what is going to be that? She said that she liked chocolate. So what did you do? Okay, we are assuming that she said. Okay, we are assuming the reporting clause here is she said, then comma is there, and all these are in inverted commas. Okay, this is what we are assuming, everybody. Okay, so now how are you going to report it? Your simple present, it changes into your simple past. She said, and then you are going to write this th, okay? I mean basically that, that is a joining conjunction. This is your writing. Immediately after this, you are going to write the very verb. Now you know this is going to be changed. Your pronoun is going to be changed according to the person who is speaking it. Herein, I am speaking, okay? I'm a feminine. Accordingly, I'm going to use a feminine pronoun, which is she. So she said that she liked chocolates. Herein, I have used the second form of the verb. So first form of the verb changes to second form of the verb. Now, present continuous. She said, I am living in Delhi. Am living. Alright, am plus first form of the verb plus ing. This is going to be changed into she said that she again was living. Alright, that is was plus first form of the verb plus ing. Is it making sense to everybody? Yes, guys. So you know your am living it or is living. All right, so what exactly does that mean? It basically means whenever it's going to be your present continuous, if it would be am, okay, or if it would be is, and then plus first form of the verb and ing, it is going to be converted into was or were. All right, so herein it is are, okay, am or is. It's going to be converted into was or were. If it's singular, it will be was. If it's plural, it's going to be verb. So you have to maintain that subject verb agreement thing as well. Okay, subject verb concord must be there. Okay, they must go hand in hand. Now the next one is I haven't seen Rubina. Herein we are talking about your present perfect, everybody. All right, that is have, all right, plus third form of the verb. Present perfect directly changes into the past perfect, that is had, okay, plus third form of the verb. So certain things, they are so straightforward, guys. You have to just keep one thing in your mind. Exactly the type of present is going to change into its same type. What does that mean? If it's simple present, it's going to be the simple past. If it's going to be present continuous, it's going to be past continuous. If it is present perfect, it's going to be past perfect. This is what you have to keep in your mind. And if it's present perfect continuous, that basically means has or have, plus we have third form of the verb plus first form of the verb plus ing. Basically third form is like been. All right, this is what you all have to keep in your mind whenever we are talking about the present perfect continuous. This is going to be has or have plus been plus ing form of the verb. This is what you have to keep in your mind. Similarly, you use has for singular, have for plural. But when you're going to convert into past perfect continuous, irrespective of the fact that whether it's singular or plural, it will just be had been plus first form of the verb and then ing. That is had plus been, then wait, and then ing. Simple. Please keep these all rules in your mind, okay? All these rules will save you score good marks in your examination, because the question from reported speech is definitely going to be there. Is it making sense to everybody right there? Guys, are you all understanding this? I hope that I'm making sense. Right? I hope that I'm making sense to everybody right there. Alright? Yes, everybody. Yes, guys, right? Now we are moving ahead, everyone. Let's move ahead. Your simple past. What is it? Like now we are done with the present. The exact type of the present is going to change into the exact type of the past. This is what I told you all, and I hope that you all understood it well. Now we are talking about the simple past. I bought a new house. Okay, what is going to be the past perfect? See, sorry, what is going to be the conversion? Your simple past, it changes into your past perfect. And you know what is your past perfect? Past perfect is had plus third form of the verb. So simple past, this is the second form of the verb. This is a very important rule. Keep this in your mind, that whenever we are dealing with the simple past, it changes into your past perfect tense. So I bought a new house would be changed into she said that she had bought a new house. Alright. Now, Mega was dancing on the DJ floor. Now, past continuous changes into past perfect continuous. That means your was or were plus your first form of the verb plus ing would be changed into had plus been plus first form of the verb dance and then ing added to it. This is pretty important. Keep this in your mind. Now the past perfect, very important, guys. Past perfect is one of the things, I mean, it is one of the sentences. If it's given in your direct speech, it will remain the same in terms of tense in your indirect speech as well. So what do you see? That in case of past perfect, there is no change. So Monal had taken the French lessons before. Again, he said that Monal had taken the French lessons before. That's it. This is what you all have to keep in your mind. Alright, I hope that's clear to everybody right there. Now moving ahead, guys, coming to your future. Guys, what is really important in future is that you have to just concentrate on will. Alright, will is going to be changed into would. That's the rule. Alright, keep these things in your mind, guys. See, shall, when it comes to modal verb, no, shall changes to your should. Okay, may changes to your mind. Alright, and your must, very important, guys, it changes to your had to. This is very important. Keep all these things in your mind for your good, and will changes to would. So in case of your modal verbs, these are the changes that take place. And yes, one more, can, it changes to your could. So keep all these things in your mind, okay? Keep this thing in your mind. Can changes to could, everybody. Alright, so keep all these things in your mind. So when it's a simple future thing, Roman will buy a, sorry, Raman, okay, what does it say? Raman will buy a scooty. So will be like she said that Raman would buy. This is going to be same, okay? The first form of the verb that's going to be with it, it's going to be same. You just have to play with will. You have to change that. Now future continues. The children will be attending the class. It's going to be would be. Simple. He said that the children would be attending the class tomorrow. Okay. All right. Okay, guys. So tomorrow is there. It is going to be the next day. All right. I'm going to tell you about these changes as well. Future perfect will have. Okay. It will be changed into would have. Now, Chanchal will have finished her chores by 5 p.m. Chores, it refers to your household activities. All right, daily household activities such as like cleaning or cleaning the dishes, cleaning the room, rooming the floor, all these things. And she said that Chanchal would have finished her chores by 5 p.m. So guys, this is what you all have to remember, that you have to just convert well and you're good to go. And if any other modal verb is also given to all of you, you have to be very sure that what are you exactly converting it into. Make sure that you know that must gets convert into had to. This is one of the important modal verbs. Now moving ahead, everybody. Now, change of pronouns. This is what I told you. You see that the words changes to she, he accordingly. So your I, me, us, we, mine, and our, they change into he, she, it, they, him, his, her, hers, them, their, and theirs accordingly. Alright, you'll see these changes accordingly. Like whatever, whosoever is speaker. Okay, the words would be changing according to that. Like it's going to be first person, second person, or third person accordingly. Alright. Now, what are the rules for change of pronouns? You all have to remember this so clearly, and please make sure you understand this clearly. If there's any doubt, do let me know about it. Okay. So first person pronoun in direct speech, I or we. Okay. For example, I or we is changed according to the pronoun of reporting verb. So ultimately, it is always about the reporting verb. Okay. Pronoun in reporting verb is third person pronoun. That is he, she. For example, direct speech says, they said we'll look after Rahul. So what are you going to say? They said that they would look after Rahul. So how are we going to change this? We are changing it as per the pronoun of reporting verb. Here the pronoun is we. Alright, so accordingly I'm changing it to they because I'm talking from their perspective. Alright, guys, you will get to understand this better when you guys get into these when you guys get into the habit of speaking. Alright, try to use as many words as you all can with your parents or with anybody who's around because that gives you a clear cut understanding about it. Alright, now moving ahead, everybody, to the next thing. First person pronoun in direct speech, that is I, we, is not changed if the pronoun subject of the reporting verb is also first person. Obviously, it's not going to be changed. For example, we said we buy our books. Reported speech, we said that we bought our books. So you are obviously going to change the tense here, which is going to be bought. Okay, and obviously you're going to change here pronoun. Why? Because here in the pronoun in direct speech is same as the pronoun in the reporting sentence. Clear? And now moving ahead, everybody. Make sure you all understand this. Now the second person pronoun in indirect speech, that is you, is changed according to object of reporting verb, which is again very easy, right? Which is again very straightforward to understand. For example, direct speech, he said to me, you are an intelligent child. Reported speech would be, he said to me that I was an intelligent child, right? Here in you is directed towards me. Accordingly, I am going to change the pronoun of this very particular sentence. So you get to understand this as per the pronouns of the reporting sentences, okay? So just make sure you're understanding it. Now we are moving ahead to the next one. Third person pronoun in direct speech, that is he, she, it is not changed in direct speech. This is very important. Alright, understand this very, very carefully. Alright, example, direct speech. What does it say? She said it is snowing. Alright, so now what exactly is happening here? We are not going to change it. Why? Because third person pronoun in direct speech is not changed. It's not going to change at all. Now, reported speech. She said that it was snowing. Of course, you are going to change the tense, but you are not going to change the pronoun here. Alright, I hope that's making sense to everybody right there. Now we are moving ahead, everyone. Now I would like to talk about the changes in place and time. Guys, this is literally one of the very important aspects that you all should understand. What do we really see? That what exactly happens in your reported speech? The tenses, okay? What do you see? What are the things that usually change, everyone? First thing is that tenses change. Alright, then your pronouns change. Alright, and then there is change in place and time. These are the three things that you all will have to keep in your mind whenever you are dealing with reported speech. And that is why you all need to know the rules correctly. It's important. Learn the rules, okay, guys? And let me share a trick with all of you. Okay, if you're just going to cram it, alright, that's not going to work for a longer run. Instead, just take out a list of all the rules, okay? Keep a printout on your desk, and whenever you are going from there, I mean, keep it wherever you are actually like devoting a lot of time of your day. So just keep on passing from there, and whenever you pass out, whenever you pass from there, just make sure you're reading it. Just read it on a daily basis. That will give you an understanding about it. If you're going to cram it, that's not going to help, my dear. All right, people. I hope that's clear to everybody. Is that making sense, guys? So now, what does tomorrow changes to? Tomorrow changes to the next day or the following day. This is very important, guys. Also, do not forget this the. It is very important because we are being particular. We are talking about the next day. I've been very specific here. That is the reason that I am using the article the here. Alright. Is this clear to everybody? Yes, guys, is this making sense to everybody? That I'm using the article the here, the reason being that I'm talking specifically about the next day or the following day. So I'll see you tomorrow, Mamta said. Mamta said that she would. So what do you see? That here it is I will. All right, now just look at all the changes that are being made. It's I will. So now Mamta said, I am going to take the name Mamta here. Okay, she's a feminine character. That's why I'm using the character, pronoun she here. She would see me the next day. Also, I'm going to change the pronoun you to me. Look at all the changes. Guys, whenever you are converting a direct speech into indirect one, even if you're missing out one single change, all right, like you're missing out the comma, your punctuation, or you haven't changed the pronoun, or you haven't changed the place and time, then my dear, you are going to lose the mark. Okay, don't do that. So keep your eyes and your mind open when you are selecting the right option in your upcoming examination, because you know, once you have actually highlighted an OMR sheet, you cannot like redo it. Okay, sorry, you cannot undo it. All right, that cannot happen. All right, so be particular about it. Pay attention to what I am telling to all of you. All right, people, is this clear to everybody? Now we are moving ahead, everyone. Yesterday, I saw Shagun yesterday, she said. Now, yesterday, it changes to the previous day or the day before. Again, herein it is important. You have to keep in mind the. All right. So she said you're adding the joining conjunction then and then she. Now guys, this is what? This is your past tense. And what did I just tell you? Past tense changes into your past perfect tense. Look at everything. And also yesterday is going to change into the day before. So she said that she had seen. Okay, past perfect is there. Shagun the day before. That's the right answer. Alright, I hope that you all understood this. Now tonight. Okay, tonight, or if you say this night. All right. So what does this changes into? I am going to a party tonight. Which tense is this, guys? This is your present continuous tense. Now, Raj said that I am going to add, sorry, herein it should be that. All right, Raj said that he. Why am I using he here? Because Raj is a masculine figure and that is why I'm going to use a masculine pronoun, which is Raj said that he was going. So what have I done here? I have used here past continuous tense. So Raj said that he was going to a party that night. All right. So this night or your tonight, it changes into your that night. So what exactly is the understanding here? That the word this, okay, it also changes to that. All right, keep this in your mind. Also guys, I'm going to tell you here again one more thing. These, okay, it changes to those. Keep this in your mind. Okay, this is important. These changes into your those and this changes into your that. I hope that's making sense to everybody right there. Right, now we are moving ahead. Okay, so here I have that concept for everybody. Now this, all right, this is going to be changed into that. All right, I'm sorry guys, and these is going to be changed into those. Okay, now I'm getting a new dress this week, she said. All right, now guys, notice here, what did I tell you all? I had told you all, okay, this is wrong here. I told you all that whenever we are writing the reported clause, the reporting clause at the second, I mean towards the end of the sentence, that is, it is going to be positioned at the second part of the sentence, then the comma is always inside. So note everything, guys. You have to look at everything whenever you are being asked this question in your examination. Maybe just because of one single error, you are selecting a wrong question. Okay, you may you are selecting a wrong answer. You may feel that the answer is right, but maybe that's not the right answer actually. Okay, I am getting, which tense is this? This is your present continuous, right? So she said that, all right, that has been missed here. She said that she was getting a new dress that week. You're good to go. All right, so just focus on everything. Now, Manish said, I'm appearing for the for exam the next day. Next changes into following. Okay, keep this in your mind. All right, this is very important. Next changes into following. All right, do not go ahead with the. That would be wrong here. Okay, it just changes into the following. So Manish said that you have removed your comma, you have removed your inverted comma, you have added the conjunction that him. He was appearing for his exam. All right, I have added he again on the basis of Manish, and his again on the basis of like of I'm appearing for exam. All right, guys, herein it will not come here. Okay, if it would have been my I'm appearing for my exam the next day, then his would have been right, but otherwise his is not going to be here. All right, okay, because you have to convert everything, you have to look into the question so keenly to come to the right answer. All right, so Manish said that he was appearing for his exam the following day. All right, now your now it changes to then. This is very important. Okay, she said I am writing a letter now. So she said that she was writing. This is your present continuous, everybody. Okay, and this is going to be converted into your past continuous. So she said that she was writing a letter then. This is very important, and make sure that you are writing the spelling correctly. This is THEN. THAN is used for comparison. All right, when you are comparing. But THEN, it is used in the context of time. All right, people. Is that clear, everybody? Mente is going to be there right at 5 p.m. today, guys. So be right there for sure. I hope that you have understood this topic clearly. All right, people. Also, guys, I would like to tell you all one important thing herein. I just wanted to get back to that particular topic. You know, when we have got these things in our mind, when we are talking about when we talk about your indirect speech, no, just a moment, yeah, when we talk about the conversion from direct to indirect speech in the question, in the case of your closed questions, that is when you are saying that are you ill, okay, are you feeling hungry, are you okay, is she fine, is he coming tonight? So what is the answer that you get the answer in either yes or no, right? So the questions that have got the answers in yes or no are known as the closed questions, and in those questions the very conjunction that you're going to use, the conjunction therein includes only if or whether. Keep this in your mind. All right, that if or whether is the conjunction that you use in your closed questions. Okay, don't be confused about this, guys. All right, so in your normal sentences you use the joining conjunction them. In your WH questions you use the joining conjunction WH word only, and immediately after that you would write the subject, and immediately after subject you would write the verb. All right, and no question mark would be there at all because you have changed it into a statement now. And in case of your closed questions, that is when there's normally an auxiliary verb right at the beginning of the question. For example, will you come tonight? All right, will you eat this? Will you get me a copy? Okay, so whenever there is an auxiliary verb, for example, are you hungry? Is she fine? Okay, were you there at the event yesterday? So whenever there is an auxiliary verb, are, is, am, okay, was, were, will, shall, should, or any modal verb, and the answer is in yes or no, you will always use the joining conjunction if or whether. You will never use that in case of questions ever. That would be wrong. All right, and immediately after if or whether you will write the subject, and immediately after subject would come your very verb. Keep these things in your mind, they are very important ones. All right, it's clear, everybody? Yes, is that clear to everyone? Right? Alrighty, people, so we are done with this very particular topic. I hope the topic was clear to all of you. I'm going to ask you all a lot of questions. Be prepared for that right at 5 p.m. today. Now, I would like to share with all of you Unacademy subscription features. You know very well that we are literally providing you all a lot. In terms of providing you all a lot of features, make sure that you're going ahead with it and you're thinking about it, because this is for your good. You get to learn live from the comfort of your home, right, everybody? Unlimited access to all the courses will be given to all our dear and darling students. Top educators of India would also be there on one single platform, and then regular doubt clearing and answer writing sessions would also be there. What does that basically means? That whenever you guys would have doubts, all right, we would come up with the regular doubt clearing sessions wherein you can load us with any number of doubts that you all are coming across with, okay, and we are definitely going to give you all a very good help regarding it. Then exhaustive coverage of the entire syllabus would also be there. We are going to cover each and everything for all of you. We are going to cover every syllabus very nicely. Then mentorship and guidance would also be there. We are going to mentor you well. We are going to guide you well. Then study material would also be there in the form of PDF for everybody. Practice test would also be there. Live test series and batch courses. Okay. So we have got a lot for everyone. Daily practice sections, weekly mock test series, live quizzes, daily MCQs and subjective test series. Okay. Guys, we have got the upcoming batches for CBSE class 9 and 10. Okay, for CBSE class 10 score booster batch. For math, science and social science, chemistry and biology would be taken by Ankit sir and Bhavna ma'am respectively. Physics would be taken by Ajinkya sir, and social science by Sikandar sir, and maths would be dealt by Shivangi ma'am. All right. These batches, they are going to be literally very much booster for everyone, and the starting date is 1st November. So guys, make sure that you are meeting us on the Plus platform and you are enrolling for all these batches for your good. And then all the class 9 students, term 2 victory batch for all subjects is going to be started right from 1st November. Be a part of all this, okay, like maths, Hindi, science, English and SST would be there for everybody right there. Okay, so just now we have to start with another aspect of our examination as well. So kindly enroll for all the batches. Then guys, upcoming batches for class 10. Now we have for class 10 quick term 1 batch, English revision batch guys, wherein English literature would be dealt by Rumana ma'am and English grammar would be dealt by Aryaman sir. And the starting date is 1st November. Guys, don't miss these very batches. They are very important. Enroll right away in all the batches. You can load us with any number of doubts. You can interact more with us. You can like ask anything that's coming up to your mind related to the upcoming examination. So kindly enroll. And then class 10, we have got rankers batch for all these subjects. Starting date is 1st November again. You will have science, you will have maths, you will have social science, you will have social science again already, basically economics and your history and your geography and your civics. Okay, that would be dealt separately. Then English would be there guys, of course. Then Hindi and Sanskrit. So we have got a lot guys. Don't miss out anything. Enroll right away. Moving ahead, guys, Unacademy Combat Scholarship Test for all the class 9 students. You all can win scholarship worth 1 crore. 30 questions in 45 minutes would be there. Free live test on Android app and web, and test in Hindi and English. It's going to be conducted on every Sunday, all right at 11 a.m. Make use of it, everybody, because combats, they are for your good. All right, so let's crack it, everyone. Enroll right away. Use the invite code Unacademy and go ahead with it. Moving ahead. Bugs Bounty guys for everybody. It's an opportunity for all the learners to report any inappropriate content in the video. Be the first one to report a particular issue to claim your prize. Report any inappropriate content using the form which is given in the description below. Okay. Now guys, if you really wish to be a NEET aspirant, if you wish to crack NEET UG with CBSE, then class 9 and 10 students, buy 2-year combo and get 4 years, NEET for 4 years, and class 9, 10, 11, 12 for 4 years, only for first 500 subscribers. Actual price is 81,000. We are offering it for 64,483. Offer is valid for first 500 subscribers, so make use of it. Okay, don't let it go. Then IIT with CBSE. If you wish to crack this as well, class 9 and 10 students, buy 2-year combo and get 4 years. IIT for 4 years. Alrighty people, and class 9, 10, 11, 12 for 4 years, only for first 500 subscribers. Actual price is 81,000. We are offering it for 68,682. Kindly use your maths, everyone. Go ahead with it. Offer is valid only for first 500 subscribers. So make use of it for sure. Alright. Now, offer for Plus and Iconic subscription, everybody. It's a festive season offer. We have extended this offer till 31st October. Okay, make use of it because this is literally one of the amazing offers, everybody. And how is that amazing? The reason being that herein you are all getting free CBSE subscription and free Creative Corner subscription. Okay, so in case if you go ahead with 12, 15 and 18 months, you guys are going to get 4 months extra in both the categories. If you go ahead with 24, 36 and 48 months, you guys are going to get 6 months extra in both the categories. And if you go ahead with 60, 72 and 84 months, you guys are going to get 8 months extra in both the categories. So flat 10% discount on purchasing plus an iconic subscription of any duration. Offer is valid for first 500 subscribers. Make use of it, okay? And iconic subscription, guys, this is super unique. Personal mentor would be there for all of you. Live doubt solving sessions would be there. Weekly reports would also be there. Parent connecting would also be there. We are going to connect with your parents. Study planner would also be there, and all benefits of an academy subscription would also be a part of your iconic subscription. So guys, we have got different monthly plans. You can go ahead with any plan that suits you the best, be it 48 months, 36 months, 24 months, 18 months, 15 months, 12 months, 9 months, 6 months, or 3 months. PSH10 is the code, guys. Avail this very particular discount wherein you guys are going to get 10% discount. And guys, being your well-wisher and being your educator, I would like to tell you all that try to go for a longer tenure. That's really beneficial, okay? Discuss about this with your parents or with whomsoever you want to discuss this about, and kindly go ahead, okay? Unacademy free special class features: live real-time interaction using chats and emojis, ask questions using the question tab, live poll options for quiz, and poll leaderboard. Compete with your friends as well. All right, so everybody, thank you guys. I'm going to meet you all right at 5 p.m. today. So if you haven't subscribed the channel yet, then kindly hit the bell button. Do not forget to like and share the session, and you can always find the PDFs of the session in the link which is given in the description below, guys. And let's crack